Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld. And we've gotten quite a few things done. I have set up, I'm stuck following Rena. Set up a couple display cases just in case we get any more silinks. So they'll be stored there. They'll be easy to find. We have finished Anastasia's house, and now that everyone's bound to their death rest buildings, moving them around to make the similar pattern to like down here. We have finished building most of the winery. We need to put some floors down, and then of course for the grape field, we need to put some fencing up, a little bit of flooring down. We're working on soil around the keep. We finished the new pen for the pigs, and so we have set this guy down here. We've opened it up so that our random cats can just use those barns if they don't have beds set for them. We built some in here. We kicked Hermione out of here, and we moved Hermione into a bed up there. What else is going on? Oh, we did do a little pond. So little pond surrounded by some mud and then some marshy soil. We have a terrain mod. I hit info here. Does it tell us what mod it's from? Source, Odyssey. Shallow floodwater. The mod that I'm using uses like the base game terrains. It doesn't like add new terrains. So that's probably why it's not telling us what mod it's from in the info. But it's in the Modpack, so if you look for terrain or soil or something, you'll be able to find it. Up in this house, Rucka and Christina, you guys had your child? Social master thrall. You're pregnant though, right? Yeah, she's very pregnant. Like she's been pregnant for a while. Colin and Pepper, one of their kids, well, I guess they have two now, but Zuga grew it into a child, so now sharing a bedroom with his sister. What we do have a lot of painting to do. We still have some flooring to put out here, and then of course finishing up this north wall. It is mostly complete, but I'm not going to put any more plans down until kind of we have finished everything that's been on the board for years. Some of these plans have been on the board for years. We did get all of our defense turrets taken care of. Looks like we're even painting them. It was a quiet winter. We've moved into spring, so I should probably grab all the heat stones, and we'll forbid those, and then we will grab all the passive coolers, and we'll allow refueling those. We've dealt with a couple manhunter packs. You can see our food is very full. Even over here, we got tons of meat for no reason. All winter, all we got were manhunter packs and deep drill infestations. We got like 4 of them, as well as a proper infestation down here. So, been a little crazy. That being said, Alarak is also death resting right now. He'll be done in 2.5 days. He and his house just kind of went down for that death rest. Once they're awake though, we will get to work on some of these quests. We'll do the airship first, and then we'll go to the Venerated tablet site, and I'm hoping in the meantime, while we wait for those guys to wake up, we can get some of this stuff wrapped up. Once all that stuff's wrapped up, I would like to finish the keep, and then we can start working on house. Are you guys Bruja? Whatever these guys happen to be. Social, yeah, Bruja. We're gonna mirror this side of the keep with this side of the keep, so we'll do another tomb here. We'll do some more drain caskets and blood storage, even though we are doing exceptional on it. All winter long, we're about 100 blood packs up from Friday's episode, so it isn't filling rapidly, but it is still filling rather than draining. We do have a little hemogen tap here because we'll be using these grapes and Imogen to create blood wine. We have it so that Reyna and our vampire lords are able to drink blood wine recreationally, and we put some barrels down, kind of a storage here in the throne room for that. Well, we just have a few tiles of construction to go. They are done with the wall up here. Of course, we need to do a bunch of painting, and we are empty on dye for once, which is pretty wild. So we're growing some down here. That being said, all of our vampire lords are awake. We have a few of our blood guard that are down. Graves and Titan will be up in like 15 hours. Eaton and Keto just went down. Looks like they have a day and a half left. Let's go ahead and call in our airship. Right? Let's see, where is that going to land? It's going to land in our walls. Is that accurate? That is perfect. Alarak, this is for you. Actually, first, why don't you consume a meal? And then you can go, actually clear your work. Let's pick up fine meals. Let's consume a fine meal. And then we'll go ahead and prioritize hacking. That way I can just have him like drop a meal if needed. I am going to move him to the front just so that I can grab these guys pretty easily and tell them to get to defensive positions and leave Alarak alone to do what we need him to do. Raid arrives in 8 hours. Unfortunately, we haven't found a healer mech serum yet, so a little bit of dementia. But all right, we'll get all this soil hauled up to these 2 skips up front. I like how beautiful our base is. I've decided I'm not moving the Archean trees around anymore. We've kind of like plugged up a lot of lava flow on the sides of the map. But I hate looking at this field in front of our beautiful, beautiful base. So we're gonna fill it in with soil. I think we're gonna do that before we build this wing and start on Alaric's house. I feel like it is so funny and appropriate that the airship landed right here where we're prepping land for Alaric. But since we just have these tiles up here and they've already brought resources to them, prioritize that. I'm gonna go ahead and put down the plans for covering this up with just like plain soil. So the raid should be arriving shortly. Pepper. Oh gosh, this is gonna be, if this egg survives, it will be her 3rd child. That being said, we lost like 3 eggs, so I guess that makes up for it. We have her set not to try and avoid pregnancy, but obviously that's not working. That being said, she is living in a pretty big house, and I guess we do have room for some extra children. It would just be, we do need a bed for Orca and Christina's child. I am very curious if they're going to try and breach. If they do, I think we'll have plenty of time to get over here because we have a double thick wall this time instead of like last time this wall was breached. But everyone is assembling into defensive positions, and I just wanted to see where we have holes. Jump to location. Ooh. Oh, it's a big raid. It's a tribal raid. Are they going to try and breach? Looks like they're trying to breach. Let's go ahead and grab everyone. And let's head this way. Our archers. So you guys can get in here. Let's do that. And then let's grab you guys. And we'll have you guys kind of do something similar. We should be able to take some of them out that way. And then you guys will hold the wall. We might move in. Okay, I hear some breaching activity, but it seems like they're very confused about what they're doing as well. They know it's right there. Let's speed things up a little bit. About as fast as the game will go with... Oh my gosh, how many pawns do we have at this point? We've had some more children. 76 plus 85. Oh, are these guys all melee? Oh, they are all melee. Oh, we should be able to, like, go to town. Reina. You are a little more than halfway done. Probably have you drop your meals and eat for a second. Okay, melee folks, let's grab you guys, and I guess let's hit this spot. We'll open the doors and see if they decide to come down towards us. Hold these doors open. Is there a spot for you in there? Well, not really. Okay, Gareth, you hold this door. Corbin, you hold this door. Braga, you open those doors and head that way. Kasky, you back up. Anastasia, you back up. Actually, you there, you there, you there. Okay. You guys will be the bait squad. Oh, they breached into the completely wrong area. They breached a door. They're probably going to try and breach that door and then this door. Okay. I see what they're going for. But they are so content to be breaching that I think we'll just kind of like let them. Okay, so they're gonna try and breach this door. Let's do that. You guys move forward. Okay, and they are fleeing. Let's move back. You guys can just be undrafted at this point. And Yaroslav, let's go ahead and have you be unrestricted, or maybe just the home area. Have you work on that door. Sure. We'll start capturing some of these people as well. We can throw them in the thing. In the drain caskets. Okay, not bad. Being said, I don't think we'll get another raid before we finish. So, we're in a good state. Why don't you go ahead and capture that guy? Why don't you go ahead and capture that one? Anyone else over here? No, I think that's pretty good for now. Hafler, will you work on this door? And then we need to actually move some of these people out of the way. So I guess you can capture squid. There's like a ton of them. Probably ran out of prisoner beds. Let's go ahead and do furniture. We'll just throw a couple down. Capture that guy. I just want the people and the dead bodies out of the doorway so that we can actually get it closed. Let's go ahead and select Yaroslav. You are working on the gate. You are working on the door. We are all set there. And just having Allison, Lav, and Eustace kind of coagulate prisoners as they come in. That way we can save some of them. Who is it? Luke, you're free. Hafler has 7 death rest capacity, but we have a few buildings. So we have these. Not those. These. 11, 12, 13. So he needs to eat like 5 of these prisoners. We can make that happen for him. Up here, you are very close to being done. Like, speed you along. Doors have been replaced and repaired. No, you reimplanted genes instead of coagulating. On who? Robar. Oh, well, I guess Hafler, you can go ahead and cannibalize this person immediately. Oh, that person did not make it. Fine. It's not very critical at this point. Okay, last bit of hacking. We had Reyna go ahead and convert one to a sanguiphage and Hafler as well, so he's consumed 3 people. Needs to consume 3 more. Good job. Okay, so everyone can go ahead and be unrestricted again. Look at this scroll. It's so many colonists. 76 is a large colony even for me. We also have our cats. They have like a basically free zone. I'm just keeping them out of certain places like homes and out of barns that they aren't allowed to have beds in. Why don't you go ahead and inject, these guys are dead. This person, you can inject this person. You can inject this person, and we'll get Hafler all caught up. Why do I keep missing these people? Okay, we'll let people kind of like recreate and stabilize in mood, and then we will send the caravan out for the Venerated tablet. Let's go ahead and accept that, and then we'll jump to it. Of course, it is very close. Well, I said Christina was heavily pregnant earlier in the episode. Urka just looks so thrilled about what's about to happen here. We speed things along. Ruby statues. We've been making statues of colonists. Who is this one? This one is of Zoku. We're going to deconstruct that. I'm trying for statues of our vampire lords and Reyna. I would really like to stick them kind of like right here. We are not wondrously impressive in this room yet. We're still just unbelievable. So we need to like increase wealth in there. Healthy childbirth. We'll name the baby. Oh, Burka is your last name. Andre. Bardgar. You definitely take after your father a lot more than your mother. Theobald? Melanthos? Oh, Griffin. Griffin spelled funny. I'll take it. Let's look at your genes. You are a lot of things. Oh, you're because your parents were the thing, you inherited those genes. Gene implanter, which isn't going to work because these are endogenes. You don't have any xenogenes. It's super weird. Archite, super fast wound healing, robust. Did you inherit anything from your mom? I guess the pack mule. Yeah, you inherited very little from your mom. The hunger rate is still lower, so that's great. Just basically got like an impid version of our tiefling instead of anything rocks like or tiefling like other than the tail, horns, and color, I guess. Well, we're done with the current construction projects inside the base, so we've started to deliver soil and build this out. We did bring back tons and tons of soil with us. Where did these balloons go? And do you have anything interesting? Just a sacred tablet? The crafting resource for divine order stuff that we don't need. I think we'll be able to do most of this. If we cannot, then I'll probably just do like a quick caravan to like one tile over. We'll dig up like 2,000 soil and we'll come back and finish that. But we have our little vineyard here. Grape harvest should be coming in soon, and then we should be able to start making some blood wine. On the production front, we have gone crazy with cheese, so we should probably start eating it. I think what I'll do is edit cheese. We'll just let them eat. We'll just let them eat cheese. Cheese is a delicious little treat. I'm not going to worry about cooking it unless they start having issues with that. Waiting for Eaton and Keto to wake up, and then we will send House Alarak along with the Blood Guard over to that quest site. Okay, well, everyone is done death resting. Let's go ahead and hit the world. We'll do our farm caravan. People on houses, it is Alarak. So, Bruja. Ooh, I am missing someone here. I think it's Eden. Oh, I'm missing two people. Eustace. Guard. That's all of them. And if there's anything interesting, we probably have enough to carry it back on our own. We probably don't need to bring horses. We'll do this. We'll bring horses, just because they'll move a little bit quicker. Okay, so they're gonna start off probably like immediately resting, right? Because, well, no, they'll travel a little bit. But it is nearly nighttime, so even though they're vampires and active at night, they'll still just go ahead and rest, which is fine because they'll be ready to go for being awake during the day. Well, they actually made it to the worshipful village before stopping to rest for the night. What time is it? It is midnight. Okay. Weird map. I'm gonna have to hug the mountain to get down there because this lake right here, I think we've done this before. And it was a worshipful village, and the building spawned down here. Just the like little console room was down here before. How many of you guys are there? There are 19. There's 2 entrances. So Alarak. Okay, let's grab 4 of you guys for right here. And 4 of you guys right here. Alarak, you'll be right there. And you guys can just stand there, I think. Eaton will move you forward. Aski as well. Clayton. Odie. Let's do something like that. Okay, and then 2 of you guys right there. Where's my last archer? Oh, Medin, why are you so slow? Oh, you have a psychic bond because you got in a relationship with Ares, our little blue guy, Hala's child. Okay. I guess it's acceptable that you're slow because of that. Maybe we bring Ares next time, just so that you're not slow. But let's have you stand there. That way we have 2 archers at each door that can shoot through the door. You protect here. You stand here. You stand there. Okay, go ahead and hack it. We have 1 in the room with us. 2 in the room with us. Okay. So complete. Oh man, there are so many of them right there. Let's have you guys go search and destroy. Alarak. Oh, actually, you stand here, please. And you stand next to him. And then you guys can come down here also. Alarak, you can do some funny things here. Okay, the search and destroy, not the best choice. Why don't you chill? And then why don't you chill? And then why don't you chill? We've left a spot here so that they can walk in and get hit by 3 people at a time. Hello. You back up also. I don't know why that guy's not coming through. Do you see him? No, you can't quite see him. You can see this guy though, right? He's standing right there. Okay. No, it is back to search and destroy. Oh, reinforcements. We're gonna back up. Let's take this one. Where did the reinforcements go? They're like gathering over there. Okay. Okay, right here, so they have to actually like walk into the room. Okay. Not great at managing this scenario. It's always just like a little awkward. Okay, why don't you back up and one of you shield boys get up front. Alarak. Right there. Okay, you guys go in. How many are there? Yeah, let's go. And then we'll follow behind you guys. Not sure why they... Well, I guess this base is so convoluted. Like, this door is blocked here by mountains, so they couldn't actually come in that way. Okay, Odie, why don't you jump in? Titan, you can also jump in, and Graves, have at it. Laser Fist right here. Eaton up here. Beginning their assault. A little late, my guys. We've already begun the assault. Oh, what was that? This guy has... He's fighting with a beer mug. Okay. Little guy. Fleeing the fire. Okay. Oh, Eustace, our Psycaster. Okay, so is the map safe? Can we go to world and reform? No, it's still a send caravan button, so what are you guys doing? Oh, there's more reinforcements. Okay. Let's go. They have like a little choke point here. How are people doing? Odie, you are 13 hours away. Lav, you're fine. Eustace, why don't you go ahead and coagulate Odie? Odie, just stand there for a moment. Thank you. Okay, and we have horses up here. Okay, these guys are mostly range, 16 of them. Titan also looks like you're fine. You're fine. Okay. Why don't you do that? And we'll do that again. Oh, we can keep doing that, actually. That's pretty funny. Okay. You guys group up here. You guys right back there. Alarak, there's fine. Okay, we will just grab random ones to throw at the back. Oh, I'm fine with that. Why don't you guys go ahead and search and destroy? And then you guys, like right there. Heart attack. You'll be fine. We have good doctors. Do you have an artery blockage? No, you're just old. Okay. Can you get to the hospital? Hospital's right there, my dude. Why don't you rest in a masterwork bed? And I will do this. Okay, now we can reform caravan. Let's go home. Do we want to take prisoners? I guess we'll see who survives. I'll take your pemmican. Did you have any interesting items? Not really. A little bit of silver. Okay, send home. They'll be home later today. In the meanwhile, you are making it, and then who's our best doctor? I think Elwyn, right? Yeah, Elwyn, where are you at? You're not far. You're making medicine. An exceptional doctor you are. Okay. Well, we'll get you taken care of. But I think that's going to be it for today. We'll go ahead and prioritize tending. We got 2 quests down. So we just have like 3 more to go when it comes to the monolith fragment. And then we do have a ritual, like an ascension ritual, but we need all of our relics for that first. I think tomorrow, hopefully we'll get a bunch of this done. Tomorrow we'll queue up this, and then hopefully we can get that wrapped up, and we will get this guy built just in time for our last relic to get here. Thanks for hanging out today, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.